Sanchez. Then he works down on the belt line a little bit. Pacquiao stepping back out of it, and Sanchez goes back to work. Back Pacquiao up a little bit on the ropes. Pacquiao looking for some hard shots inside, but both those shots missed the mark. Good combinations for Pacquiao. Sanchez will hold, will clutch and grab a little bit. Dinkin steps in and moves him back. You see the southpaw style of merciless Manny from the Philippines. You can bet all of the Philippines that are watching the fight are with their man tonight. He is a huge national hero. Now he goes to work in the corner. Crowd reacts, but not a lot of damage done there. Crowd getting quite a kick out of the action in this fight. Now Manny's holding with one hand, sneaks in a little left jab with his left hand there. Manny breaks him up once again. Like I said, we've had a little bit of everything. Been a lot of wrestling, a lot of clutching and grabbing, and then Manny is not a lot of secret to what he's trying to do. He wants to throw big punches, and he can take big punches. Sanchez standing right there, working combinations, but now we see blood on the left eye of Sanchez pouring down. I believe something has opened up over the left eye of Sanchez. Don't know if it was from a clash of heads or not, but it could have been from the blood from Pacquiao too. There it is. There's a cut on the left side of the head of Sanchez. So now we have both fighters bleeding. It's that kind of war. It's what the people come to see. Two fighters just letting it all hang out in round 5 here. Agapito Sanchez of the Dominican Republic, who lives in New York now, is in the blue trunks. And Manny Pacquiao of the Philippines is in the red and black trunks. Final seconds, round 5. Both fighters continue to throw, but the story in round 5 has been the blood coming from the left eye of Agapito Sanchez. Manny Pacquiao has been bleeding since the second round. Both fighters just throwing. That's the end of round 5. People on their feet. You look at the blood streaming down. Pacquiao's corner has worked on that eye diligently, but there's not a lot you can do. Now Sanchez has got a problem. His cut man is Tony Rivera. Let's take a look at James. This is a, you know, you can go one way or the other in that round. They were both throwing, and
you shouldn't retaliate back though.
Just who do you like? Manny just landed one right on the nose right there. And here comes the end of the round. We'll take a look at that again. Sanchez is not back down at one bit. Pacquiao continues to try to throw combinations inside, but he's looking to load up that big left hand that he has. We're going to round 6 from San Francisco, inside the Bill Graham Civic Center. Both fighters now have problems with blood in the ring. They've done an excellent job on Pacquiao's eye, I have to say. It's a long gash, the length of the eye socket, and they've managed to contain it for the most part. But as this goes along, I can assure you that will be a factor. Whether or not he'll wind up as a one-eyed fighter at the end, we'll have to see. There's not a lot of swelling around it, which is good news. Marty Dinkin has had his hands full on several occasions in this fight. 1 point earlier was taken away. Sanchez moving back now. That left hand might have hurt him a little bit. Tries a big uppercut and misses by about a foot. You have to see the young man from the Philippines trying to chip away and continue to throw shots. You see the blood pouring out of his eye. But he can see clearly, so he's in good shape from that standpoint.
Time. Go to your corner.
Once again, Marty wants to talk to these fighters. Another clash of heads. Going to have the doctor look at it. We are after the 4th round, so we could be going to the cards if the doctor wants to stop this fight. That is an ugly cut. So that's it.
Go to the scorecard.
So we're going to go to the scorecard. Marty Dinkins did not want Manny Pacquiao, who's extremely frustrated right now, to bleed any more or suffer any more damage. That is a huge gaping cut. They've done all they could do with it. The crowd doesn't like the stoppage, but there's not a lot you can do. You risk heavy damage to a fighter's eye if they continue like that. Blood streaming out. Under the rules under which they're fighting, the unified rules, they do go to the scorecards after 4 rounds. We were in at 120 mark of round 6. All kinds of ugly things were happening in this fight. We're going to wait for Michael Buffer here before we show you more highlights of what happened in this fight. It was, like I said, it got to be down in the gutter on numerous occasions. Manny hurt his leg, his eye was cut. This young man was out there he was ready to rumble tonight, that's for sure. Sanchez, you know, this is a veteran who, if he has to get in an ugly fight, he can do that too, and he was trying to do everything he could to try to inflict damage, but he was guilty of some low blows in this fight that may have turned this around. Here's the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Referee Marty Dinkins, after being told by the physician that the fight could no longer continue due to accidental headbutts suffered by Manny Pacquiao, the bout is halted in the 6th round. Under the rules, in accordance with the with the World Boxing Organization, the International Boxing Federation, and the American Boxing Commissions, the unified rules, the bout will go to the scorecards for the rounds completed plus the 6th round in which the contest was halted. The scoring is as follows. Ricardo Baez scores the bout 58-54. He has it for Pacquiao. Marshall Walker scores the bout 57-55. He has it for Sanchez. Raul Caiz Sr. scores the bout 56-56. It is a 3-way split. The bout is officially declared a draw. Each champion will retain his title belt. The bout is a draw. Each champion retains his belt.
Trainer Freddie Roach was furious. He branded Sanchez one of the dirtiest fighters he ever saw and even demanded that he be banned. Pacquiao wanted a rematch to prove himself, but Roach, Murad, and Nazario would never hear of it, no matter how much Manny pleaded with them. Manny took some time to recover from the injuries he suffered in the Sanchez fight, particularly the left thigh when he was taken down by Sanchez, which saw Pacquiao arrive home limping. His next defense was a big one because Pacquiao landed on the undercard of one of the biggest fights in boxing history between heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis and former champion Iron Mike Tyson at the Pyramid Arena in Memphis, Tennessee. It was June 8, 2002, when Manny Pacquiao put on a devastating performance, scoring a 2nd-round TKO over Jorge Eliezer Julio. It was Julio's first KO loss in 47 fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Pyramid in Memphis, Tennessee, we welcome you to our first championship bout of the evening. It's brought to you by Murad Muhammad's M&M Promotions. The 3 judges at ringside scoring this contest will be Paul Artiste, Bruce Foster, and Freddie Steinwinder. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Bill Clancy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 12 rounds of boxing. This is for the IBF Junior Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing purple and weighing in at 122 pounds. His professional record, an excellent one. It stands at 44 victories, including 32 knockouts, with 3 defeats. From Montebello, California, here is the challenger, the former 2-time world champion, El Conquistador, Jorge Eliezer Julio.